start with Patrick.
JaVonta, I think you have a touchdown in 4 straight games. I think you're averaging like 24 yards per catch. Is this kind of the role you thought you might come in and play when you came to Tennessee?
It's not. I didn't really come in thinking that catching deep balls as much as I have just been the role that I was looking for. It's just a situation that I'm in. Coach did a great job with spreading all of us out and putting us in the right position. He think fits all of us well, and that just turns out, the deep threat seems like it's good for me. So.
Vince in the back.
JaVonta, how happy were you guys for Jalen Hyatt to get in the end zone and get that catch?
Extremely happy. As you see, I was right behind him when he scored, and especially with him being from South Carolina, it was big for him as well. So, all of my guys getting in the end zone, I'm extremely excited to see them guys get yards, get touchdowns, just, have all the fans happy. It's a great feeling.
Hey, JaVonta. It seems like you guys are continuing to click on offense, connecting on downfield passes. How have you guys continued as a receiving corps to build chemistry with Hendon?
It's just a lot of repetition in practice, doing the same thing over and over again, going over our scheme, just trying to execute the small things, do the little things, making sure we get in the right depths, running the right routes. It's just about those things.
JaVonta, you've obviously played Ole Miss in some pretty big games when you were at State. What do you kind of know about playing them, and is it a little bit different not being part of that rivalry when you're facing this week?
I guess you can. It's feel pretty much the same, even though it's different playing. They call it the Egg Bowl back at Mississippi State. But Ole Miss has a very talented team. So coming into this game, it's just the same mindset. You got to go out there and be ready to do everything you can to come out with the win. And, like I said, they have a very great team, so it's going to be a very competitive game.
How much press coverage have you gone up against, and then how do you feel you've handled in those situations?
Actually, every game pretty much has been a lot of press coverage, and I feel like I handled that very well. I'd rather be pressed than off man, of course. It gives you a faster, you got to make your move at the line a lot quicker. It gives the quarterback a faster decision on you. So press has definitely been one of the big coverages that I had a lot this year, and I love it.
Wes?
JaVonta, it seems like this game, if it's not already sold out, it's close, and people are they're gonna check her Neyland, and there's obviously going to be a lot of emotion with Lane Kiffin coming back to town. I know y'all got to focus on the game itself, but kind of the environment. How exciting could that be to be a part of?
This will be my first game with the Checker Stadium, so I'm extremely excited to see how it is. But it's just every other game. It's the most important game because it's the next game coming up. So we just got to go in here with the same mindset as to doing our job and making sure we can come out with the win.
JaVonta, a lot of people, I guess, are expecting this to potentially be a pretty high-scoring game. Do you go into this game feeling like you guys are going to need to score a lot of points to kind of keep up?
Obviously, we do put up a lot of points. That's our thing that we like to do. But we're just going to go in there and do what we do. We had 2 great games these last 2 weeks, and we don't plan on switching up anything. So whether they score a lot of points or they don't, we're gonna go out there and do what we got to do on the offensive side.
Anything else? Back to Wes.
JaVonta, you may have been asked a little bit about this earlier, but in a lot of those games you've had the one touchdown, and then the ball's either flowed to Tillman or to Velus or someone else for a while. I don't want to say frustration for you, but how much more would you like to be involved? If it's I guess a touchdown a game is nice, but you probably want to catch a few more balls.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, like as long as all of my boys doing their thing, man, I'm excited, because I'm not really much of a selfish player. I tell my parents and stuff all the time, the time's gonna come. So I'm just a patient guy. When my time comes, it comes. But as far as right now, my teammates, they're getting the job done. So as far as that, we keep on feeding them, letting them do what they do.
Jake, and then Patrick.
JaVonta, Cody Burns told us earlier just about whenever he saw you on film, just kind of that twitchiness that you had and your approach off the line. What was his message to you when he was recruiting you to Tennessee and just how they could build you here?
Just him coming up to me, when I first came up here, I had separate meetings, with him and Coach Pope, and, they just sat down and explained to me about all the things that I could, what could possibly go right in this offense this year for me. This is going to be about how fast I can come in and learn the offense and, execute my job. And as of right now, I think I've been doing a great job of that. And I just got to keep on continuing to move forward and progress as the time goes on.
JaVonta, how good is your connection with Hendon right now? Obviously, he's hit you a lot on those deep passes that are, I guess, maybe low percentage throws, but he's found you the last 4 games now. How have you guys kind of built that connection over the last month or so?
Hendon, that's my guy, man. Every time we off the field, like I said in my last interview, it's just about the connection that me and him have. Every time if he overthrows a ball or I drop a ball, we go and we execute on it. He talks to me after a play, or I talk to him after a play. So it's just about us continuing to get them reps and talk to each other after either one of us making a mistake to fix it.
How much does it help that now Hendon sees that quarterback position, getting more time with the ones, now just getting that repetition with you guys that are playing in the game and starting?
It's helped extremely well. With Hendon getting as many reps as he is in practice, it's just about him coming in, getting that chemistry with all of us, and us doing that constantly over and over again. He gets way more comfortable in the pocket, just how we get way more comfortable outside running our route. So, it goes both ways. He's getting more comfortable with us. We get more comfortable with him.
JaVonta, what's Hendon like away from the field? Is he kind of the cool, calm guy that he appears to be on the field?
He's very goofy. Hendon is goofy.
Jake, you had any follow-up?
I was going to say, just talking about his goofiness, can you go into it? Those like any jokes?
You can catch Hendon, example, you can catch him on the field. If you might look over where the quarterback standing at and see him over there just dancing by himself. That's just the type of thing he'll do. See him in the locker room, you'll catch him dancing in the locker room. They'll rap every once in a while, try to do their own freestyle. So it's just different stuff like that.
Who wins the rap battles?
That's a good question. Rap battles. Who will win the rap battles? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know who will win the rap battles. Jalen Hyatt, I think, can rap, man. I heard he can rap, so probably Jalen Hyatt.
All right. Thank you.